Hey guys, welcome back to Blind Strike Exotics. I'm John. I just got back from a nice, well-deserved trip to the beach with my family, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the lightning pieds. They've shed out. A couple of them have eaten already, so I wanted to show you what they look like post-shed now that they're out of the eggs. These three up top here are the three females that I am keeping. This is I named them all after I'm a comic book guy, after Storm, since they're lightning pieds. Again, these are all MJ, Xanthic, and Pied. Storm, Aurora, and Monroe, which Aurora Monroe is Storm's name from the X-Men. So this is a high pattern, low white female. As you can see, there's very little white on her. But she's gorgeous nonetheless, and that would be Storm. This feisty girl here, who looks like she wants to bite my head off, is Aurora. These two are both kind of like medium white, medium pattern. You can see here, just kind of a little spot on her tail there, but really nice, beautiful, like silvery gray tones and blacks. And this is Monroe. Also has, look at her, she's not happy. Kind of the medium white. Very similar pattern, except she has like the one saddle on her back and she has kind of the tail pattern there. But they all look fantastic. Let me slide those three back in, and I'll show you guys the boys, two of which sold basically immediately, and the high pattern one has not sold yet, to my surprise. So we have this one's going to Bob, this one's going to Irvin here. This is Bob's guy here, has awesome. Actually, kind of like I don't know if it's a paradox or not there, if you can see, but like this saddle right here, it's darker on this half and lighter on that half. But he's a kind of medium white. This one kind of does the same thing, it's just not as dark. As you can see, this back saddle here, it's like half dark, half light. And they both came out like that. They both are really beautiful snakes. And this is the male. That is still for sale, actually. He is very, very low white, but actually, I don't know, it's hard to say. With these guys, they're so pretty. If I can get him to kind of come out, unball a little bit here so I can show him to you. Oh, you can't sneak away, Sonny. No sneaking away. Can't lose you. Get back in there. They're just such pretty snakes. I mean, look at that. They're just like silver, gray, if you want to call it that, black and white. There's three tones. They're so pretty. Come on. Don't stop being a ball python. Come out a little bit, bud. Well, apparently he's going to be super shy and not come out at all, but this is him. He's still available as of right now. You know, by the time this posts, I don't know if he will be or not, but he's still here now, and he actually ate. He's one of the two that ate right away, and the only one that hasn't been sold yet. So I don't know, guys. Look how pretty he is. Look how awesome he looks. Look at the pattern on him. There. Better look now that he kind of came out a little bit. He's not. There we go. There we go. Now he's out. He is just awesome looking. Now, this was a 7-egg clutch, and I have not been showing this 7th snake at all because it had a little eye issue. It's a male. Will most likely go up for sale at some point. I wanted to make sure he was physically healthy before really even showing him, you know, as being available. He's probably one of the higher whites out of the group here, But he was born with sort of a little eye issue here, and I don't know if this is going to pick it up or not. I think he's probably going to end up losing this eye on the right here. As you can see, this eye on the right, I don't know if you can see it. The eye on the right-hand side is on his right, which would be the left of the screen here. Came out with like a big, like yellow pus sac on it, and even after shedding, it's still kind of like that. I'm assuming the eye's probably not going to kind of make it here. He actually did eat already though, and he's actually one of the bigger snakes out of this clutch. So he's kind of one that I wasn't really talking about because I'm not putting him up for sale until I know he's really completely healthy. Although I do expect, I'm expecting that eye to kind of just go bad, but he will be up for sale eventually. But I'm only selling the males. 2 of them sold already. One's for sale as of filming here, and he will be posted at some point. If you're interested in this guy, let me know. Shoot me a DM on Instagram or something. I haven't really thought about it, but I probably will not reduce his price even though he has one eye, because that's really not going to affect him from the breeding perspective. I'm assuming if you're spending the money on a lightning pied, you're probably planning on breeding them at some point. And I think that's sort of just like an anomaly with his eye, whatever it is. I've actually never had that happen before. Kind of upset that happened with this clutch. But he's healthy. He's already eaten. He's probably one of the biggest snakes in that clutch. So I'm not worried about him health-wise, but you know, just kind of being cautious with listing him. Whereas everybody else is nice, happy, and healthy. I am extremely pleased with this clutch. And I'm going to be like kind of super quiet with clutches at this point. The incubator is empty. There's nothing in there right now. This OD het pied female, who is, you know, locked up a ton of times with my Ultramel het pied male. He's also OD Firefly and Leopard. They have locked up 6, 7. This might be the 7th time now. She shed, as you can see, on the 10th. But I don't remember. I didn't see her swelling up at all or an ovulation, so I have no idea. Other than that, I'm still getting a lot of pairings. I'm still, you know, my MJ pied male has had a ton of locks. That Ultramel male het pied I showed you right there has had a ton of locks. My Ultra pied male just started getting paired up here, so all of my clutches are really going to be late in the year. Hopefully before the weather starts getting bad, so I can ship them out before, you know, late November, December. But these guys, these MJ pieds will be, days today when I'm filming this, the 15th of July. I would assume they're probably all going to be shipping by the end of the month or the beginning of August. So if he isn't already sold, hit me up about this last male if you're interested.